What's going on, guys? It's Chris G613, and thought I'd bring you a new video here today. I haven't filmed one in quite a while. It's been kind of busy with a few different things here, but I just wanted to show off a few things I did get in the mail. Of course, if you've seen any of my most recent videos, did a couple of things for Mr. Ricky Russo there. We had some sort of team battle royale, and Egg was our leader, and we actually did win. So he sent me a few cards here, and it says, Chris, a few Bills cards and a $5 auto for you, Ricky Russo. So appreciate that, sir. That's a pretty cool Mystique. Josh Allen from Illusions. That's pretty cool. I don't even know if I have that one. The Studio Series Canvas Gridiron King Squareman Thurman Thomas, 17 out of 100. That's pretty cool. Thank you, sir. Oh, nice. And this must be the $5 auto. NBA Inc. Willie Cauley-Stein out of this year's Contenders Optic. Hey, it's numbered even, too. 59 out of 99. It's a pretty cool card. I appreciate that, Mr. Russo. I hope you're continuing to feel well and enjoy the time that you do have with us while you're here. We definitely enjoy your content, definitely being those prescribers. Anyway, moving on. I also been picking up a few cards in the mail or off of eBay recently. The first one is this. I do already have a tie-dye XRC Josh Allen that's being graded by BGS at the moment. Saw this on eBay, made an offer, was accepted, so I got that. That was pretty cool. After a few days, I didn't get any shipping notice, so I just happened to message the guy. He apologized that he couldn't get to the post office till the weekend, said he'd take care of me by sending an extra. Kind of forgot about that part, got the card in the mail, and he did send an extra, another tie-dye redemption, and so that was pretty cool. Wide receiver number 5, that's going to be Christian Kirk, out of 25 even, so I appreciate that. I messaged him back, gave him good feedback, and thanked him for the extra. So sometimes that's a pretty cool experience when you have a good communication on eBay there. That was one that worked out in my favor. So that was pretty neat. Some of you guys, if you are following me on Instagram is usually where I spend most of my time. I did recently pick up the 101 Prism Black Finite 2019 Josh Allen. So I've been starting to search and hunt down the rainbows. I did pick up this 1 out of 25 off eBay. It's number 3 out of 25. I think I got this for like $20. And I know I got a few others in the mail on the way to me. I know I'm looking for the green shimmer out of first off the line out of 2. Actually, all the shimmers I'm looking for, the red or the gold vinyl and the gold as well. So if anybody gets those, please hit me up on Instagram at ChrisG613. Maybe we can work out a deal, or I can just buy them off you. And now is going to be my favorite part. I'm not sure why I haven't really released this until now. Can't get no love from Panini, even though I think it's beautiful. This is a PC collection I'm about to show you. I finally got them back from BGS. Funny story. They were sent out a long time ago. They were graded and sent back to me, and they were sent back to me in very generic silver labels with no grades on them. Just basically naming what they are. Not even like a blue label authentic. It was a generic silver label. I had them sent back because that's not what I paid for. They were rush serviced and sent directly back to me, and I did finally get those in the mail. So I'm going to show them off. Like I said, this is PC for me. And I got my graded points rainbow. So this is going to be those tan 150s. I got a 6.5 on 1, 7.5 centering, 7 edges, 6 corners, and a 9 surface. And these cards are beat up. I knew they were. And then I got a 8 on another one, which was a 9 centering, 9 surface, 8 corners, and 7.5 edges. This is the one that actually PC87 sent to me, so that's pretty funny. So I got the brown there. The next 150 is going to be yellow. I got an 8.5. 8.5 is actually the highest grades that any of these got. That's how hard it is to get a true gem on a Panini Rewards card. But 9 centering, 8.5 corners, 8 edges, and a 9.5 surface. So that was pretty cool. We got the red 250 with an 8. Got a 9 centering, 8 corners, 7.5 edges, and a 9 surface. And again, you can see the corners, you can see a tad bit of white. So all these grades are going to be just like that. The points have all been redeemed, so these are apparently just worthless cards that I just like to have. This is going to be one of the ugliest ones, which I think is one of the prettiest. 6.5, 400 points with a 9 centering, a 6 corners, 7 edges, and a 9 surface. And you can see that white is just murderous all the side there. And here's the original one, the very first one that I sent off, which was a 600 point. This is one that I thought had a shot at a bigger grade than the 8.5, and it did only get the 8.5, but 8.5 centering, 9 corners, 9 surface, and an 8 on the edges. So that's the green. Here's the orange 900 with an 8, 9.5 centering, 8 corners, 8 edges, and a 9.5 surface. So this has the best sub grades, I think, out of all of them. It's the only one with 2 9.5 subs on it, but it did only end up averaging out to an 8. But it's definitely a clean card. I mean, you can see a touch of white down here, up there. But an 8, I'm not too sure. Whatever. PC, doesn't matter. Here's a pretty ugly 1,500 point one. 7, it's got a 7 centering, 7 edges, 6.5 corners, and a 9 on the surface. Pretty beat up, but you can't find these cards. People throw them away. So that's why I like to preserve this and keep them. This is a lime green, 2,500 points, 8.5 centering, 8.5 corners. Edges were an 8 and an 8.5 surface. So one of the highest graded ones, period. 8.5 silver label, and well deserved. Here's a 3,000 point baby blue. Got an 8 overall with an 8.5 centering, 8 corners, 7 edges, and a 9.5 surface. That was one I actually bought unused on eBay. Here's a 4,200 point magenta, I guess. Got an 8 overall with 9 centering, 7.5 corners, 8.5 edges, and a 9 surface. And then the last two big guys, my 7,500 point, which is a 6 overall, 8.5 centering, 5.5 on the corners, and they're pretty bad. Edges an 8 and a surface a 9.5. So that got a 6 overall. And then the biggest one that exists as of this point, the 15,000 point card, I did get an 8.5 on this. 8.5 centering, 8.5 edges, 8 corners, and a 9 surface. I actually have one more of these cards stashed away. It is not graded, but these things are impossible to find. So this is, wow. I'm the only one I know that has this complete graded rainbow. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. Maybe one day I'll use it as a giveaway or something, but this is beautiful, and this is what a personal collection is all about. I mean, nobody can say that they have done this except for me, and I think it looks fantastic. Panini doesn't give me no love for it. Can't get a like, can't get a share on the Instagram or anything. But that's okay. I know that I love it, and I know that you do too, or at least some of you do. Well, that's all I got for you today, guys. Man, do I have something in store. I was in a couple cases of Immaculate Football. Got a pretty top-tier team, and I got one of the product hits. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be spectacular. I hope to get that before Thanksgiving. Well, I guess this is to that point. If you haven't done so, click this bubble right here to subscribe. Ring that bell. Give me a thumbs up and comment below, because I really can't wait to show you what's next. I'll see you guys later.